What's up, everybody? Timebot here, and we are taking a look at Mark of the Ninja. No, wait. We are taking a look at Assassin's Creed Chronicles China. This is a brand new game in the Assassin's Creed series, never mind the fact that we got two major installments just a couple months ago. This game is in 2D, and you play as the assassin Xiao Jin, I'm probably saying her name wrong, a disciple of Ezio Auditore. As you can see, it's got a highly stylized art style.
More familiar with my surroundings.
It is set in China during the Ming Dynasty, and it has a very painterly kind of style. So let's... I'm not entirely sure what an eagle sync is. So this is some random thing. Okay, leap of faith. They are still in the game. They're actually very cool looking. There we go. So this game is on Steam. It unfortunately launches Uplay. You're gonna let me. There we go. It launches Uplay when you launch it, though, so it's pretty terrible. And there you just saw a very interesting mechanic. When two guards are talking to each other, as long as you don't drop in the middle of them, they won't see you. It's stupid. It's so weird. And you just saw that shadow gold rank. So this game scores you based on stealth and how you kill. So if you go through a level pretty much only killing the assassination targets that it lays out for you, then you'll get a shadow ranking. If you kill a few, you'll get an assassin ranking, like if you stealth kill all of them, and if you just fight your way through, you'll get a brawler ranking. Now that being said, the combat in this game is atrocious. She dies in just a couple hits, and the combat system is clunky, and there's no rhythm to it like the other games. Combat's never been a strong suit of Assassin's Creed, but it's definitely the absolute weakest part of this game. It does not feel good, and I have not enjoyed playing the combat in this game at all. It's frustrating, to say the least. That said, the stealth is quite enjoyable, but it does remind me a lot of Mark of the Ninja, just with the Assassin's Creed franchise on it. So, I talked a little bit about the scoring a minute ago. What that actually does is, depending on what rank you get, it determines which upgrades you unlock. So there's some incentive there to play the game with different styles and to go back and do a little better. So we're going to climb up here, and then we're going to climb to that wall. So the plane switching is very interesting. They've used it to decent effect so far. We can call for reinforcements to help in the fight. So yeah, they're hidden behind closed doors. So we actually want to be pretty careful here. I have a number of tricks up my sleeve. I can whistle, which you can expand the area like that. I do have firecrackers. I do also have access to noise darts. I just don't have any right now. And you have your eagle vision where you can see the guards' patrol routes. So I have probably waited entirely too long for this. We'll see if we can make it in. Yep. So that mechanic right there is actually pretty neat. This is one of those games, though, where the guards are oblivious outside their cones of vision, which are very neatly delineated for you. But it is nice to play a female assassin again, and it's the mechanics that are in place here, they work just fine. Aside from the combat. The combat, as I mentioned, pretty bad. There is some off-the-beaten-path stuff that you can go explore. The Animus is here. In fact, one thing that's very off-putting is you can unlock details about this assassin in scrolls that are hidden around. And it's a little weird to be picking up private stories about her life from random boxes. It's more than slightly creepy, and I know it's an Assassin's Creed game and it's the Animus and all that, but it kind of really breaks the immersion of this game. The story here is that you have had a box that was given to you by Ezio stolen, and you're out to get revenge and also get the box back. So I am playing it with mouse and keyboard. As you can see, it works just fine with mouse and keyboard. It works just fine with a controller. Now we have to retrieve some scrolls. Now here, it's going to force us to kill somebody, I think. Falling objects, yeah.
Got it.
Oh, well, we'll demonstrate combat real quick. It's clunky. I tried to block there both strikes and it just did not respond. Combat is not enjoyable in this game. You want to avoid it at all costs. There's an animus fragment right there. So you'll see this little eye symbol pop up around their heads. That indicates when they're about to turn around. So there is a visible indicator of when they're going to kind of change their kind of vision. There's a lot I enjoy in this game, and I'm hoping to show you some of the other sections here a little later on. There's a lot I enjoy. There's also equal parts I don't enjoy. I feel like this is a little too close on the heels of the other AC games. It does have a fantastic visual style. It's very pretty. It really pops. It has a unique character, which is something that some of the Assassin's Creed games really haven't had too much of as of late. They've all been, well, pretty samey. There's only so much you can really do with an open world 3D game, though. That being said, this game has no open world. It is very much a level-based game. Can we kill both of these guys? Nope, we're about to die again. So, there is no rhyme or reason, as I said, to the way that the combat flows. There is a rhythm to Assassin's Creed, the 3D versions. There is not to this game. Can I climb along? Yes, I can. So here's the actual trick to this. One of the other things that you can do is run and slide. Need to figure out how to handle these guys. So this is a reinforcement zone, huh? I don't know that this guard right here is going to go anywhere, though.
If I could distract him somehow.
Yeah, we can distract him. I guess I need to get a little further over to where I can... Alright, so we'll use the whistle here. It's a handy little tool. So you really have to kind of think about using your different arsenals of tricks, but so far I haven't found any situations that you really can't overcome without just thinking a little bit. Now this is a guy that is an actual assassination. Killing him will not count against your score, so...
Let's test your reflexes.
We have a training sequence.
Still sharp, I see. Try again.
Okay.
Good work. Close for the kill.
So,
Excellent,
yeah.
Shao. Your training is almost done.
It does tell you, it does teach you some of this stuff through little flashback sequences. Killing him may not actually be all that difficult, because he's going to patrol back and I should be able to just drop on him. So that's a little disappointing. Or not. Now you can hide bodies in this game, so we'll take that scroll, and I think we can hide his... Nope, we can't hide his body there. Well, I don't want to bother with it. We're full on knives, so we'll continue on this way. I'm really hoping that they really can do something fun with this franchise. Here we go with a rip swing. There's some neat ideas and some neat possibilities with a 2D Assassin's Creed. Getting a little tired of some of the 3D stuff they're doing, so this is a nice change of pace, but it's not really executed incredibly well. The story is a little dull. The voice acting, while serviceable, is not what I would associate with Assassin's Creed. Not that I'm saying that they're normally stellarly voice acted, but certainly this is not on par with like Black Flag. Technically, it does run fine. It does not have hardly any graphics options. It basically has full screen on or off, VSync on or off, and resolution, and that's it. It's not a huge deal for a 2D game, but it's still disappointing. I would show you the options menu, but I'd have to quit all the way out of the game, back to the main menu, and that's just not okay, because as you can see right here, there is no options. So we'll just resume. Just take my word for it that the options menu is very lackluster, and you'll spend maybe 30 seconds in it, and that's about it. What I will say is, for the price point on Steam, it's really not bad. It's a $10 game. It should run you about 4 to 6, maybe 8 hours, depending on how much of a completionist you are. And it does have a New Game Plus mode, so it has that going for it. And we're going to have to... Oh, we have a noise dart now. Thank you, game. Did that not... Ah, there we go. Had to throw it at the ground. Hide in the hail bay. The hail bay? Hay bale. Is it going to make me assassinated? One thing that is very funny in this game is if you could successfully hide from the guards after they've been alerted, they'll simply go back to patrolling after their alert time is up, and you can be standing literally right next to them. It's hilarious.
What?
Oh shit, he knows I'm here. I hate the combat in this game. It's so bad. Yes, there's a block system. I just hit the block buttons and it just didn't work. It's a terrible, terrible combat system, and it's the weakest part of this game by far.
Huh?
You're much better off with stealth. In fact, I feel like the game is punishing you for getting into combat by just having an atrocious combat system. It's like they don't want you to use it. It's very, very frustrating. Alright, let's see if we can get in these bushes and get by this guy this time. I'm tempted to kill this guy, but I think we can get by him. Shadow Gold. So like I said, those determined what kind of unlocks you're going to get. I think there's a lot of potential for that system to punish players that maybe get into a scrape and manage to get out of it, but have to kill a few guards. But it is what it is. She's certainly nimble enough. And changing between planes is a nice welcome addition. It really gives a sense of layer and depth to the levels. Those don't appear to go exactly where I want them. You can see the graphic influence just by looking at the background here. It's very much looks like a painting of that time. The smudges and brushstrokes that you would expect. So it's very pretty. We did not get the Assassin Scrolls.
This is where we used to keep the Assassin Scrolls. I should try to retrieve as many as I can while I have the chance.
So this is an optional objective. How far are you going to walk there, buddy?
谁想得到，刺客的老家原来这么适合囚禁那些违抗张勇及85宦官的人呐！刺客们全都死了，他们的支持者也被捕入狱。中国终于
so here's something else. Dogs.
报上名来。
Oh shit.
哎，你抓住他！注意，快叫援军！
So let's see if we can show off how stupid the AI is. So I'm just gonna hide right here. 2, 1, and it's like nothing ever happens. I'm good to go. Now of course that's gonna affect my rating, but that's it. No other gameplay repercussions. I'm not even that concerned with the scrolls. It's an optional objective. I don't care. And that's another problem I think that I can see with this game is I'm not compelled to complete the optional objectives, where a lot of the times in Assassin's Creed games I am. But I see no compelling reason to do it in these. There's a brawler score. And birds, yes. Oh shit. Didn't register the bird cage until it was too late. So that yellow cone is when they'll become curious. That red zone is when they'll become alerted and start attacking. So there is nice visual cues there for you. So here we see how stupid the guards are. Once again, this guy has to die just because I don't really feel like dealing with it. Ah, it didn't do... One animation she has that's very cool is she does have a hidden blade in her boot, and it's very interesting during assassination animations to see that happen. And of course none of them heard that for some insane reason. So here we have a nice jumpy puzzle, it looks like, with some guards. Some very stupid guards.
Got it.
She does have her rope dart as well. You can kill with it. It's how she kills hanging from ledges. It's very cool, actually.
Hey, 你 小心
Missed.
在这里
I wonder how stupid they really are. They're very stupid. This is laughable. This is pathetic. So yeah, I'd have to say, unless you are really interested in just learning about characters you've read about in the Assassin's Creed mythos for a while now, you can let this game go. It's got some interesting concepts. It's poorly executed. If you want a game like this, buy Mark of the Ninja. It's much better. Much better, actually. There's really nothing that leads me to recommend this game to you guys, unless you really are just a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. That's pretty much it. So, that being said, I think, yeah, we'll let it go at that. So, guys, if you have any comments, leave them in the comment section below. Press the subscribe button. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. My name is Dimebot. Later.
Like what you saw? Click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Or click on one of these other videos.